Are you looking for the best waterproof Bluetooth speakers? In this video, we will find some of the 6 best waterproof Bluetooth speakers on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. Sonos Roam. The new Sonos Roam is the most versatile portable speaker you can buy, full stop. It works great on the go, no doubt, but unlike other speakers on this list, it also connects over Wi-Fi in addition to Bluetooth. This not only offers improved sound quality, but it also lets the Roam double as a smart speaker for Amazon Alexa or Google Assistant, as well as connecting to other Sonos speakers in a multi-room setup. As for sound quality, the Roam is an absolute ringer for its size and specs. It offers warm and smooth sound with great detail and way more bass response than you'd expect from a 6-inch tube. From the moment we pressed play on the Roam, we were amazed by not only how good it sounds, but how big. Occasionally its sound gets a little heavy in the mid-range, and its fidelity is best at about mid-volume. It loses some luster at low volume, but it's easy to adjust the EQ to taste. What's more, the speaker's true volume feature helps it adjust the sound to its environment. When it comes to serious bass, it won't keep up with bigger sound tubes such as Ultimate's hefty Megaboom 3, nor does it have the same 360-degree sound field. At just 10 hours of playback time, its battery life is a fair bit lower, too. But it's also a lot easier to take along. The rubberized exterior feels good in your hand, and it even fits perfectly in your backpack's water bottle holster. The rugged front grille keeps the interior parts safe, as does the IP67 dust and water resistance, allowing it to keep dust out and sit in 3 feet of water for up to 30 minutes, something you don't usually expect from a Wi-Fi speaker. Its Bluetooth range on the road is also substantial. We were able to walk nearly an entire practice field before it started to cut out. Number 2. JBL Flip 5. JBL's Flip line of Bluetooth speakers continues to be an awesome choice for most folks. The Flip 5 brings all the great features of its forebears: solid, room-filling sound, IPX7 water resistance, meaning it should survive a quick dunk in the pool without incident, 12 hours of battery life, and a massive range of color options, from sand to squad. One of the biggest upgrades for the Flip 5 includes the convenience of USB-C charging. The previous Flip 4 uses micro USB, but it also adds a newer Bluetooth standard, 4.2, improved battery, bigger speaker drivers for improved sound, and even a sleep timer. The additions mean the Flip 5 is a bit larger and heavier than the Flip 4, but fear not, it's still capped with reinforced rubber and wrapped in JBL's handsome, rounded speaker grills, meaning it's fairly robust and it also sounds better than ever. Just don't drop it on your beach-going toesies. When it comes to audio quality, for its size and price point, this speaker sounds very good. The rounded chassis provides warm, room-filling sound that sounds especially good bouncing off of the surface of sparkling pool water. The Flip 5 isn't the biggest, loudest speaker on our list, nor is it the most affordable. It is, however, a great all-rounder, checking off all the right boxes for a portable, all-terrain Bluetooth speaker at a great price. And if you want this kind of all-around solidness but want to spend a little less money, you can still find the excellent Flip 4 in a lot of locations, too. Number 3. Ultimate's Megaboom 3. Simply put, the Ultimate's Megaboom 3 is one of the very best portable speakers you can buy. It sounds fantastic, offering powerful punch in the bass, more detail than you'd expect in the treble, and a clear and present mid-range. Thanks to its balanced, 360-degree soundstage, in which sound is designed to be distributed from all sides, we'd go so far as to say it's arguably the top speaker for sound in its price class, with only top competitors like the Charge 5 and Sonos Roam to stand as rivals. The Megaboom 3 is also built like a tank, with a tactile, dual-tone exterior that keeps it safe from dust and water. Its IP67 rating means it can be dunked alongside our other picks. It's almost actively tough, begging you to throw it like a projectile or roll it at your friends in an attempt to take out their legs. It also has a powerful app, which allows you to do things like tune EQ, connect it to other Megaboom speakers in party mode, with a freakishly large group of up to 150 possible, and even use its top button to directly call up a pre-programmed streaming service. The Megaboom 3 is a natural choice for the best Bluetooth speaker in your arsenal, but it falls shy of the Sonos Roam in a couple of key areas. For one thing, it doesn't have Wi-Fi or smarts. The Roam offers the same functionality as homebound Alexa or Google Smart Speaker when connected to Wi-Fi. The Megaboom 3 also can't be used as part of a multi-speaker sound system. And while its 20 hours of battery life is massive compared to the Roam and most other speakers, we found it lasted several hours less than advertised at medium volume. Most notably, while the Megaboom 3 is an audio wonder, it simply isn't all that portable. While it's easy to move around the house or throw in the car, unlike the Roam and the Flip, it's harder to fit into a backpack or purse for travel. But if you're just going to leave it in the yard for barbecues and you don't need Wi-Fi, the Megaboom 3 is a killer Bluetooth speaker with sound as powerful and clear as anything you'll find at its size. Number 4. JBL Charge 5. Suppose you were head over heels for JBL's Flip line of Bluetooth speakers, but your phone kept dying on you while you were out at the beach or on a hike. Before you run off and buy a portable battery pack, you should really take a look at the excellent JBL Charge 5. The Charge 5 is essentially two products in one. It has the same general form factor, robust sound quality, intuitive controls, and IP67 rating as the excellent Flip 5, only it adds pass-through USB charging. With 20 hours of battery life, the Charge 5 can keep your tunes playing for almost a full day while it simultaneously charges up your smartphone, tablet, or anything else you want to plug in. Just plug your phone's charge cable into the back of the Charge 5 and you're guaranteed almost a full day of music. It's also worth mentioning that the Charge 5 is no slouch where sound quality is concerned. It sounds even bigger than JBL's Flip 5, providing deeper bass, great mid-range support and producing robust, enjoyable details in music and podcasts. It's big enough to provide enough volume for a small backyard get-together, but might be a bit lost in the middle of a noisy party. The only drawback with this speaker is that you're definitely paying more for the battery charging functionality when you compare the Charge 5 to something like the Flip 5, and if you haven't had battery problems it might not make sense to pick this one up. But it's also very unlikely that you'd regret having this functionality if you did. Somebody's phone or tablet is always on its last legs, and the Charge 5 is here to pick it back up again. It's also worth mentioning that the Charge 5 is pretty bulky. That big, charge bank type battery needs room, and it reduces the portability here. If you're Number 5. JBL Boombox 2. If you want the biggest, loudest, most party-rocking Bluetooth speaker you can buy, JBL's Boombox 2 wrote the book on in your face. In all seriousness, as with many JBL speakers, the Boombox 2 is immaculately designed, rounded, robust, and heavy, and it has the audio presence to match its hefty size. While many of the speakers on this list are around the size of a soda can, the JBL Boombox 2 is you see, it's a boombox. A dyed-in-the-wool, walk down the street with it on your shoulder boombox. There are a lot of places where a smaller, more traditional Bluetooth speaker might serve you better. We used the Boombox 2 for several weeks while waiting on other Bluetooth speakers to arrive for evaluation. As it serenaded us in our kitchen every day, we probably never set the volume to more than 50% of its maximum. This Bluetooth speaker is very, very loud. That said, it also sounds really good, featuring more than ample bass presence and good clarity across the frequency spectrum. It fills even the most cavernous rooms, easily heard over party conversation, surging ocean waves, or the buzz of nearby power tools. It's also rugged, dunkiable thanks to its IPX7 water resistance rating, and designed with covered ports, meaning you can tote it just about anywhere, within reason. And with JBL's Party Boost feature, you can even add an additional JBL speakers, though why you'd need to, I'm not sure. So why isn't this the number one Bluetooth speaker? Simply put, it's just too much for most people, even if it's too much of a good thing. It's relatively huge, heavy, expensive, and will offer diminishing returns for casual, everyday situations. However, if you've got the funds and want a Bluetooth speaker that can be nuanced enough for a low-key night in and loud enough that they'll hear it on Mars, this is the one to get. Number 6. Bose SoundLink Micro. If you're looking to secure a fancier-than-average portable Bluetooth speaker, the Bose SoundLink Micro delivers. This speaker checks off a lot of the right boxes. It's made of durable but very touchable materials and features notably elegant design details, plus it sounds great. While most portable Bluetooth speakers of this size are made of cheap, hard plastic, the SoundLink Micro feels nicer in your hands than, frankly, most things. It's surprisingly soft. In fact, after passing it around the office, the general opinion was it's straight up cuddly. Granted, the silicone finish is what helps the Micro to be waterproof, offering an IP67 water resistance rating, but it certainly doubles as a silky smooth exterior. There's a certain polish and finesse here that is rare for Bluetooth speakers. Not to mention, in classic Bose fashion, the sound is quite good. Despite how micro the SoundLink Micro is, it still earns marks in terms of full audio frequency support. There's solid bass and mid-range tones here, making music sound robust and substantial. It's not the loudest speaker out there due to its size, but if you want something very portable and just a little more fashionable than average, the SoundLink Micro is a great choice.